Morning, guys. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't really like doing this kind of stream, especially when it kind of involves someone that, you know, I kind of, you know, I don't dislike. I actually respect this person, but yeah, so people are so quick to call people out, and because of the sort of guy I am, I kind of let things slip, and yeah, I'm kind of not gonna carry on like that anymore. You know, I need to start just saying it how it is, and yeah, one sec, Chris C. Let me make sure that's you. But let me just do the intro. Is that you?
That's me, mate. How you getting on?
Yeah, 2 seconds. I'm good, mate. Yeah, just when someone's two-faced and hypocritical, I don't really get it. Jupes has kind of said many times she'll go where she wants, and if people don't like it, it's up to them, which is fair play. But you know, I'm friends with Moon and I'm friends with Luke. They don't get on at the moment, and I tried to jump on a panel, and it wasn't even Jupiter's, and she's like, "Chris, why are you trying to jump on here?" You know, basically, like snaking me out when people are saying I'm on the fence, but people don't realise how hard it is, trying to be loyal to two sides of people. I'm getting it left, right, and centre. Do you know what I mean? It would have been a lot easier for me to pick one side, but if someone's been good to me, I'm not going to be made to pick. You know, would it have caused me less stress and an easier life? Yeah, but it's one of them situations that's, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. So I'm just going to stick to what I think is right. And yeah, so you're welcome, Chrissy, mate.
How we doing, Chris? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Um,
Wicked, man. See, the thing is, mate, what you just said, hopefully, what I'm going to interpret it as, that you're going to go with what you think is right, because loyalty is good, but ultimately moral is better. So if you always make the moral choice rather than the loyalty choice, because when people are wrong, you need to call them out on it. When people are right, you can support them with it. And not everyone's going
yeah,
to be
I've
right
got a
all the time
saying
or
though.
wrong all
Yeah,
the
I've
time.
got a saying. I respect people's opinions, but sometimes I might not always agree with them. But
Yeah.
if it was somebody that said from the start, this is what I think, but when actually someone says I'll go where I want, I don't care, and then they have a go at someone else for doing exactly what
Yeah.
they fucking they claim that they'll do what they want. I think that I wouldn't
Yeah,
say to
well, get a load
someone
of this one, Chris. I
or
mean,
have
the
a
thing
problem
is,
if
obviously,
someone's doing
Jupiter and Moon
something.
have made a lot of a big issue about don't tell anything, don't give out any information. The police are investigating it. I've just been sent a video where Moon is doxing the police sergeant that's working with Kaylee.
Yeah,
Now,
well,
a couple of days before, she was
I'm
saying
not
don't
I'm
give him
not here
anything, and
I'm not here
and
to
now
bring up
she's
Moon or anything, but
well, mate. I'm just bringing up the example that I've just literally found. She's there doxing the police sergeant, and she's saying don't give out any information or anything, and that makes me think that there is not much information or anything. But today I've reported it. I phoned up Essex Police and said I don't know if this is true or not, but you need to know this. And the reference number
yeah,
is
well, well,
499/2803. So if anyone has been
well,
sent this stuff,
as
and
I
the thing is, Chris, it's really, really serious, because if you get sent an indecent image and you don't report it straight away, you can get done for possession of that image.
Well,
And
listen,
I
yeah,
don't think people are
no one's ever
realising that.
sent me explicit things, but hey, if someone did send something explicit, right, I would never talk to them again. It's never happened to me, but you know, I'm not here to debate sides. You know, when it comes to this disagreement between the two said people, that you know, it's I try and keep out of it as much as possible. You know, I do have
Yeah.
opinions, but you know, I just yeah, if it's like the more you try, the more you say that you don't want to be involved in something, the more I've noticed people bring it up, and it's like if I voice an opinion, you know, for or against whoever, you know, even though it's only an opinion, you know, it will be looked at like I'm
Yeah.
picking sides, and you know,
Yeah,
it's
but
like
don't worry about what they think, mate. Worry about, it's down to your character. If you think something's wrong, speak out against it. If you think something's right, support it. You might not always be right or always be wrong, but at least you'll always be true, and you'll sleep a lot better with that.
yeah.
You know,
I mean,
now I dislike
amongst all that, yeah.
Plisco more than I dislike Moon and Jupiter. Plisco is more of an arsehole than Moon and Jupiter. Yeah, so I've got no dog in the race. It's just that from what I'm seeing, and from Moon and Jupiter knocking
Well,
about with Brian Hell,
listen,
Esau,
right,
Fat
listen, right.
Dan bleeding,
I,
it makes me wonder: are they actually, are they
listen,
rubbing off on them?
listen. When it comes to my channel now, right, people's opinions on Luke and them lot, and Moon and Jupiter, right. You know, if there's anything negative, right, I know everyone's entitled to their opinion, but on here, you know, like I keep, you know, people keep saying, "Oh, fucking, you're having people on there slagging us off," you know, and I know, like, you got an opinion, but you know, like, just yeah,
Well,
just
invite them
for
on to
hassle
defend
wise.
themselves, then, bruv. Ultimately, if you don't have
Well,
this on your what you've got basically on your channel, Chris, and I'm not having a pop at you, mate. I'm just telling you the truth, yeah. You wouldn't have any content if it wasn't for this petty schoolyard shit. You wouldn't have any content. There'd be nothing to talk about, mate.
trust me,
You don't
yeah,
do
there's a lot of things to
subjects.
talk about.
Well, you don't really, mate. I mean, not from what I see.
Listen,
When
yeah,
I
when I
look on my
created
social
this channel,
media,
yeah, no, I know what you're saying in that respect, yeah. A lot of
yeah,
streams, yeah, tend to be argument based, right? But
yeah,
if that wasn't happening, right, people, you know, sometimes there is random conversation, you know, there is structured conversation.
yeah.
And when I first joined YouTube, that's what I signed up to, and
Okay, but
recently there's a
Chris,
lot, there's
because
a lot,
I've
there's
not
a
got
lot,
long,
there's a
mate. I've
lot
got to get to
less,
bed. I've got to
there's a
work
lot less
tomorrow.
structured conversation now.
Yeah,
You're right,
but
I
Chris,
get
mate,
that.
Chris, I've not got long, bruv. So, what is tonight's stream about, bro?
Basically, right, it's just with Jupiter, right, you know, I don't dislike her, and I don't want to fall out over it, but I just thought that was pretty
Yeah, so it's an
two-faced,
argument
yeah.
stream. Yeah, Jupiter
Well,
is
you
two-faced. I
know,
mean, the thing is, mate, what you've got to remember about Jupiter, she's against immigration, but she married an immigrant.
all right, listen, look, yeah, just, yeah, cool, man. See, look, people just want to come on here, and they want to kind of, they've either, they've either got for or against one of the sides, and you know, I'm not having people on it just to stir the pot, you know. So yeah, fucking. I know this is opinion, but you know, people know that firing shots, yeah, you know, it's what, and it's like basically, you know, yeah, I like Luke's lot. You know, they don't call themselves the Hive anymore, so it's, you know, I need to think of a new name to refer that section, and you know, everyone knows Moon's helped me out financially and in other ways, you know. So, you know, I've got friendships on both sides, but and everyone said, you know, like they wouldn't make me choose, which they haven't. But Jupiter, like, you know, it wasn't even your panel when you said, "Oh, Chris, why do you want to come in? Where you've just been?" Because I was on Luke's earlier. You know, it's like I remember a conversation so vivid, like 3 months ago approximately. You were saying, "I will go wherever I want. Jade shouldn't be blocked. I'll unblock her. I don't know why she's blocked. It must be a rogue mod." But Jade's chatting in the side chat. How can she be blocked? But yeah, Dupes, for you saying that you go wherever you want and no one's gonna tell you what to do, this and that. You know, throughout the whole situation, I haven't slagged Moon or Luke or anyone associated with either side, and you know, and it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna just disown people that have been good to me, because, and I would never put anyone I like on here in that position where I would have a problem with someone and I would say, and I would say to them, "Oh, I've got a problem with this person, so you know you've got to have a problem with them too." But yeah, Dukes, like, you know, I don't have a problem with you. You know, it doesn't need to be turned into anything big, but you know, I've said from day one that, you know, I like Moon, I like Luke, Seven, Debla and Co and all that, and I'm not gonna pick. And you know, since I've said that, you know, I always get called a fucking a traitor. I'm unloyal, and people don't realise how much stick, yeah, I've had to put up with because of this. Bundles is blocked for a reason, and he knows why. And he's got like 10 accounts, yeah. What I'll do, yeah, I'm all for giving second chances. They're fucking, you know, I've been given second chances before. I will unblock, what, let me see which account. I'll tell you what Bundles account I've unblocked when I've done it. But yeah, basically people don't realise, you know, it would be a lot easier for me to say, right, you know what, yeah, I'll fucking pick one or the other, and you know, or whatever. But you know, people don't realise fucking. And to top that off, I've got fucking Bop saying that I'm stalking him on Facebook because I happen to be to be because I happen to be a friend suggestion, right? When you know, we both had Wasp as friends on Facebook. That's probably why. You know, there's loads of reasons why someone could be. So with this going on, I've got fucking. I'm gonna unblock Bundles of Fun 4.20. That's done. So I've got Bop saying that fucking I'm searching him on Facebook when, you know, fucking the world is bigger and doesn't revolve around you, Bops. And then I've got fucking and fucking dropped my mouse. And then I've got Plisco basically saying that I'm working for Brian Hurl, this and that. And you know, people are so quick to make allegations without evidence. It's just put my phone on silent, I think. Yeah, put my phone on silent. I don't answer fucking private numbers anymore. But just a side chat, big up Punjabi Sheer, Apple Charlotte, Babs, Justice, Steve, big up, Amy, big up, Jade, big up, Adam, what's up, Lig, big up, Great Falant, big up, Babs, Jacko Radio, quite a few of you in the house tonight, Bunga Bunga, what's up, Dream Team, The Truth, if I've missed any, oh Billy Bob, what's up mate, Justice, if I've missed any of you out, big up. But yeah, fucking, you know, all I can do is beat me and just fucking, what I, you know, if I think something's right, then that's it. So, you know, just because I'm not getting involved in certain arguments, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to have people's back, you know. There's a difference, you know. Let's just indulge this for a second. Yeah, prick with nothing to say. Blocked fucking private numbers. So yeah, I wonder who's been giving out my number. But then again, it's only my second number, so my main number, only my friends and family have got that. But yeah, people are too quick to throw allegations out without proof, which is, you know, pissing me off. And then I don't even know why I indulge quite a lot of it. But yeah, it's an open panel. I didn't get to do an intro. I'm just going to take a toilet break.
It's time for action. It's time for action. It's time for action. It's time for action.
We said it's time for action. Boom, 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 selection. From the crowd, the chemical reaction. Boom, 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 selection. Can you feel the satisfaction? Boom, 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 selection. This is a genius production. We said it's time for action. Boom, 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 selection. From the crowd, the chemical reaction. Boom, 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 selection. Can you feel the satisfaction? Boom, 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 selection. This is a genius production. Boom, 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 selection.
It's Keflon drinking upon the bubbly, not Bacardi, beer or brandy, quite frankly. This way be lively, face we won't see. Ready to days me, yes, don't teach you like a phone a family. Hone it down within this vicinity. All the men collaborating nicely. All the ladies acting randy. No worries to pass my jacket or car keys. Could this event be up, them and lively? Killing me like the Fuji softly. I'm in paradise as he
Yeah, sorry, just had to nip to the toilet. But yeah, as I said, you know, a couple of months ago, everyone was friends, and the YouTube landscape changes so frequently, you know, and yeah, it's just, you know, for example, right, supposing I did pick one over another, which I'm not going to do, right, just say, you know, which I'm not going to do, supposing I dumped Moon and you know, back Luke. People will say, Moon done this for you, fucking, that's out of order. And if I backed Moon and whatever, they'll say, like, you're out of order, you're a traitor, you know, to like, you know, Seven, Luke, Dead. They don't call themselves the Hive anymore, so I don't know what to call the group of people. But yeah, so, and the worst thing is, you know, yeah, I like both sides, and you know, it's like I can just imagine sitting there with a book, Luke, Moon, pros, cons. Yeah, fuck that, man. I ain't doing all that shit, you know. But yeah, people have been good to me, you know. And then people say I'm on the fence, but yeah, it's a hard one. It's like, you know, it would have been easier for me if I just said, right, you know, I backed someone from the start, but you know, that wouldn't be me, and you know, either way, I would have been slated as, you know. And the worst part is, you know, I am going to continue to, you know, talk to people I like. The only way I will ever only, you know, be friends with one of them is if one side kind of disowned me. But I totally get what people are saying, you know. Like, people will say something about someone, and you know, it's not that I don't get involved, because I don't get involved, but because I'm not vocal. So yeah, I've just, on my channel, basically, you know, if anyone's got anything, one sec, Amy, if anyone's got anything bad to say about Luke or Moon or Ebla or anyone that I like, you know, it's not going to happen here. If people want to argue or knock 7 bells of shite out of each other, you know, they can do it on their own platforms. At least that way, you know, I'm being true to myself. I can't be called disloyal because, you know, as I said, like, I'm getting a lot of stick for just, you know, trying to do what I think's right, and I only can be me, you know. And I totally get when people have said, Chris, we feel like you're on the fence, this and that. But yeah, there's certain things I can do as a channel host. You know, I can stop people saying negative things about people I like, and you know, maybe I could have done more, which I acknowledged on Luke's the other day. Just like Chrissy, when he came on at the start, he tried to start saying negative things about Moon. You know, it's like, yeah, like, just, Chrissy, no offence, but you got your own fucking channel, right? You got two, yeah? You got a new one, yeah, that you do lives on, you know. If you got anything negative to express about someone I like, then, you know, you got your own platform to do it on, you know. Anyone who comes here now in the future trying to slag off people who they know that I like and respect, I will just class it as you've just come here to stir up shit. Fucking hell, it's like YouTube is just nuts recently. You know, what's going on with me is, to be honest, is kind of irrelevant, you know. Yeah, bundles, the 4.20 account is bundles, people can see you, mate. Big up, Robert. You know, I don't know what everyone's opinion is, but you know, I thought, you know, I was kind of, you know, I thought, yeah, I was doing what I think was right, and that's all I can do, you know. But yeah, Dupes, I don't think that was fair though, man. Like, you know, I don't have a problem with you, and you know, it's just you're the one who always, it's like, you know, well, I always thought you was a person who stuck by your beliefs, and you've been criticised quite a lot from channels you've been on, for people you've spoken to, and you've had quite a lot of shit actually thrown at you about that. And you know, you've always been like, I'll go where I want. If people don't like it, it's their problem. So you know, for you to say when it weren't even your channel, when I was trying to jump on a panel earlier on, after I was on Luke's live, to say, oh, Chris, what are you doing over here? After I've just come from there, you know, Luke and co don't have a problem with me um, going where I go. Moon doesn't mind me going where I go. So I don't know why you're making a fuss out of it. You know, it's like, if you said from the start, right, you know, I don't like whatever, fair enough, but, you know, to have the same shit chucked at you, and then to say you'll go where you want, yeah, who's got a right to tell you where to go? For you to say that earlier on, you know, I just thought, you know, that was kind of two-faced. You know, I don't really want to make a big thing out of it. Big up, Jose. But yeah, I do get what people are saying with regards to their views, and you know, certain things, you know, I'm not gonna do, but certain things I will do to show my friends that I've got them, and not make them think that I'm kind of, you know, if any of you want to jump on the link, sorry, yeah, the link is pinned. What the fuck was I doing? I just came in here to do something, and I forgot what that was. Oh, that's what it was. I just need to check something out. And Plisco, man, fucking, you're just nuts, mate. Fucking saying that fucking Brian's put a fucking tracker app on my phone, right? Like, what the fuck is wrong in your head? Like, I don't, you know, fucking, I just hate it when people come with attacks on people, like, or accusations, and they come with no fucking evidence, you know. But yeah, fucking, as I said, I, you know, yeah, I'm gonna carry on making people that I get on with, you know, not think that I'm on the fence. I know it appears that way because, you know, I'm friends with people that they're currently having a dispute with, right? But, and I get that, but yeah, I will not let anyone use my platform to slag the other lot off. or the other lot slagged up. You know, it's like I can't control what's said on other places, but I can control my small corner, and you know, yeah, big up for everyone I get on with. You know, I'm quite selective of who I like. But as I said, man, to be honest, it would have been easier probably to have fucked someone off from the start. Yeah, because you know I've picked up quite a lot of heat and it's kind of hard work, and it's like when people know that you don't wanna get involved in something, they seem to wanna involve you in it. It's like Chrissy Morris came on and all he wanted to do was slag someone off, right? And he knows, right, that it's just gonna cause problems and stir shit. You know, you got your own fucking platform. Yeah, if you wanna express your opinions and views, right, you know, do it from your own platform. You know, and anyone that comes here and starts slagging off anyone they know I like, I'm just gonna put it down to their shit stirring, because I've made it clear now, you know, certain things I can't control, but there's certain things I can, and yeah, no one that I get on with, whether they're arguing or not, I'm gonna let be slagged off on my channel. I'm not gonna have anyone to use this channel to slag anyone off I like, because I do see where people are coming from, and even though I'm not slagging off anyone, sitting there not doing or saying anything while it's being done is probably just as bad. So I need to fucking voice up and fucking, you know, speak up. But Dupes, it's no biggie, but you know, for someone who was getting attacked for going to places, and for someone who says, oh, I'll go where I want, I don't give a fuck, I do think that was pretty two-faced for you to say, when it weren't even your panel, why am I trying to jump on here when I just come off Luke's? You know, Luke doesn't have a problem with me talking to who I want. Moon doesn't. So I don't know why you have suddenly got a problem with it. But no biggie. But yeah. Oh, I think that's Babs. 1 second. Is that you, Babs?
Yep, it is me.
Sorry,
Chris,
you weren't
can you
backstage
tell
long, were you?
Deborah, because she
I was on a
told
YouTube.
Chris,
Yeah.
Chris, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Deborah
I can hear you, Babs.
Deborah timed me out for no reason. So how is that? Because I'm a mod and she's a mod. So how has she done that?
Because she's a managing mod.
Right. Well, can you tell her not to time me out, please? Because I've done nothing wrong.
Alright, listen, this goes to all mods, yeah? Like, please only time them out if they're disrespecting the channel. Not if you just don't like someone. Come on, guys.
That's the only reason she timed me out. Because her and Jade have been rude to me. And yeah, I've been rude back to them, but they were the ones to be rude to me first. Yeah? And I'm not having it. They could be a little bully boy team.
This
Yeah?
banner thing, yeah.
But
I can
I'll
never.
stick up for
Oh,
myself. I don't need anybody else. I don't go running to men for men to sort my problems out with other women, unlike other people.
Well, that, all right, that's cool, man. I've hopefully rectified that situation. I get, you're having problems with people as well. That's what
Yeah.
YouTube is. But I'm just, yeah, I'm just trying to, yeah,
Right,
it's just
so I'm
hard
going to go
when,
back in the chat,
to,
and I really hope I don't
yeah,
have to
yeah.
come back up here again. All right, Chris, I do wish you good,
Okay,
but
Babs.
honestly, like you let some people off, and you don't have a clue, yeah. And why have you
All
made
right, I don't know. All
Debler
right, Babs.
of all
I don't have
people?
a clue. See you later. I don't have a clue. Like, I don't have a problem with Babs, but don't come in here and say I don't have a clue. Um, you made your point with the spanner, and then you started throwing a few digs in. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm saying. Not everyone's gonna get on with everyone. I get that. I get that completely. There's certain people on YouTube that I don't like. And they know who they are. Plisco being one of them. But yeah, if anyone wants to jump in, it's coming up to 1:10. I'll probably stick around for another half an hour. But it's just, fucking. In a couple of weeks, it'll probably be something else. But and the worst part of it is, fucking when I'm trying to Jose, what's that link to, mate? Yeah, when I'm trying to stay under the radar, I always end up fucking lit up like a Christmas tree, and then when like I can't be fucked, like I'm always fucking under the radar. It's mad. And I know everyone's gonna have different opinions, but from my point of view, there's certain things, as I said, that I can control. I am gonna start utilizing what tools I do have at my disposal and utilizing them in a way to show my friends that I've got them. Let's see what Plisco wants. Hello.
Chris, tell Amy to
Yeah.
stop blocking me.
No, you came on Luke's earlier and you started an
Chris,
accusation, yeah?
tell Amy to stop blocking me.
This is my fucking stream. Chris, you better stop talking, Chris. Like, he's telling me to stop talking when he's the one, who fucking made up some fucking bullshit earlier on. Plisco, why don't you jump on and tell people why you lied, saying that I'm working for Brian Hull, and Brian Hull has got turn your camera off, Max. Is that you?
Yeah.
Obviously it's not.
It is, Chris. I've come to slag Chelsea off. Is that all right?
Yeah, if you want It'll make a nice diversion, actually.
What are we allowed to slag off and what aren't we allowed to slag off?
Say what you want to say, and then if there's a problem with it, just...
You made a comment about 5 minutes earlier about it'll probably be something else like within a month, so I think you might be right with that. Do you know which side you should be taking?
Say that again?
I said you made a comment about 5 minutes ago, and it was it's probably going to be something else in a month, related to the drama. I'd be inclined to agree with you.
Yeah,
it probably is. Yeah. Do you know where you're going all wrong with this? With all this, I mean, take it from experience, right? There's only one side you should be following, Chelsea. And 2, Chelsea and your side. Anyway, have you found a sugar mommy? Is she bankrolling you that moan or something? Is that what you're talking about?
Has who bankrolled me?
Yeah, I might have been here again. I might have caught wrong end at, drift. What was that fucking comment you made earlier? Is she bankrolling you, that mad cunt?
When you say, I don't know who you're referring to.
Moon, is she giving you money or something?
Listen, yeah, like, she's lent me money before, which...
I just don't know what's
the
more dangerous. I don't know if you're the more dangerous taking money off her, or it's more dangerous like her loaning you money. She'll be a fucking loan shark.
You've obviously been watching, right? And I did say, right, if people are going to jump on you, they're not going to slag other people off.
I know, we'll leave it. But
you're sitting here slagging Moon off, and if someone slagged off Luke and co, I would say the same. So yeah, like, Justice, is that you?
Yeah, I'm just here to investigate a case of grooming. There's reports of Moon trying to be a mother, lend you money, and then holding it above your head.
So the comment about 10 minutes before the 5 minutes of comment of, it's just going to carry on with some else. You said about 10 minutes before that, I think the words were, if I would rewind it back, you're trying to be loyal, and you've got Moon's side, she's giving you money, and then you said something about like Luke's side, and I don't know what the group's called.
She's not giving me money, yeah? She's never given me anything, yeah? Every penny she's given me, I've paid back, right? And so bankrolling is bullshit. This has been gone over so many times, and I
might have got the wrong end of the stick with that. I know that. I must have heard that.
The thing is, though, Chris, like, like if you stick between like 2 different groups, like warring groups, this is obviously going to happen, isn't it? Like, you're going to get caught in the crossfire, like you're going to get shot.
Yeah. Well, this is YouTube.
You can't you can't please everyone, Chris.
You either pick a side and stick to it, or you do what your uncle Adam does.
Everyone was friends, right?
And fucking stick to your own.
If groups of friends, that you all got along with, suddenly fall out, and you like both people, what do? And then, for example, if I side with Luke and that, people are gonna say, "Oh, you fucking two-faced cunt, Moon's been good to you," and then if I side with Moon, they're gonna say, "Oh, you two-faced cunt, fucking, these lot, had your back, this and that." Both sides have in each in their own way, been showing me respect, and I've got respect for them in different ways.
No, but the thing is, though, Chris, like, at the same time, like, you're actually getting more shit, because, like, you just, like, it's like on Saturday when you were on 2 streams at the same time, and, like, obviously, like, you ended up, like, getting in trouble. Like, this is just what's going to happen, isn't it,
I never normally go on 2 streams, right? I was on 1
stream. Especially 2 hate streams about each other. I thought you were going to get, like, the biggest bollocking of your life. Chris, do us a favour as well. Can you unblock Jade from StreamYards?
Yeah, I didn't know she was blocked. 1 second. Unblock. Listen, bundles, fucking don't assume, right, that I didn't see the comment, right, and obviously that's a rogue mod, but thanks for bringing it to my attention, yeah, but, you know, so what, she's not blocked on YouTube because I can see her typing, so she's trying to jump on the panel and she can't get on, so it's StreamYard then, yeah?
Yeah, streamer.
Okay. It's, you know, it's like, you know, if I kept up with every falling out, yeah, like, literally, yeah, it's like, people would actually talk to no one, first of all, and then secondly, like, what about, let's just talk about Luke's kind of, they don't call themselves a hive anymore, so like, it's weird what to refer to them as, but let's just say Luke, Seven, Deborah, that side, yeah, supposing there's a argument within that group of people, right? And I like them all. Are people going to be like, oh, I've got to start siding with, do you know what I mean?
Well, Chris, like, you know, they're two hate streams, aren't they? So, like, you can't take part. Like, one side's going to get offended, obviously, aren't they?
Well, you know, basically, Moon understands that, you know, I get on with Luke's lot, and, you know, Luke, he kind of...
Have you got Jade unblocked yet? She's, like, waiting to come on, Chris.
Yeah, I've just found her name. 1 second.
Nice one.
Yeah, she should be unblocked. Tell her to
nice one, Chris. Cheers, mate. Who's got the YouTube on in the background? Like, it's fucking annoying. Turn it off.
Not mine. The mic's muted. It's Chris, innit?
Turn it down, Chris. Cheers.
I haven't got my YouTube on in the background.
Someone's recording it or something.
For the side chat, but it's on pause.
Well, if you take your screen down, you'll see when people mute the microphones, won't you? I don't know why you've got that up. I've just told you. I don't know why you think I'm going to fucking palm bomb you every time. We've had this numerous times.
No, it wasn't that.
I'm a cunt. I like to jump on and do silly stuff. I don't jump on and palm bomb. You need to get that out your fucking head.
The last time you was on my panel, Marcus, yeah, did I have that screen up? No, I didn't, mate, yeah.
Well, it's the same questions every time from a few of you. You're not going to palm bomb. No, I don't palm bomb.
Well,
it's your...
No, I've got it on mute, Amy.
I'm on mute now, watch. Speak now. You've got a tab open, haven't you? It's annoying as fuck when you're in here.
Chris!
What, can you still hear an echo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you got your TV on it background or something?
No, my TV's paused. Try now. The only tab I had open was YouTube, but it was on pause. And I've got no tabs apart from StreamYard.
Hello?
No.
Well, that's better. It's gone massively.
Phew.
No, it's still there. Anyway, look.
1 minute. Let me mute up a second.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Fine.
Yeah.
I know.
You're putting this.
I don't know.
You're like 2 years behind on your YouTube bollocks for me. You're putting this on a fucking pedestal, mate. Like, you're looking into it too much, Chris. You've got to stop. You've got to stop fucking care. You've got to become a little.
Stop trying to appease everyone, Chris.
Yeah, you've got to become a little bit more antisocial
everyone.
personality
It's just,
disorder.
I'm not
get a
gonna
little bit more aggressive with it.
It's
Chris,
not appeasing anyone. Yeah, it's just. I'm not gonna be made. I'm not gonna ditch someone who I've got respect for. You know, and if that, let me just make sure that's Jade.
Hey, Jade. Finally, yeah.
You're right. Thanks, Justice.
I don't know how you got blocked. I don't know how you got blocked.
Right, Marcus.
Hiya, Jade. You're right. You had them lemon wipes out again, lass.
Oh, I'm fucking sniffing it and everything.
I don't understand though. How were you blocked on StreamYard, Jade, man? I thought
I don't know. It's
mods
like
can only block
sometimes you
people on
block me and then
YouTube.
sometimes you're alright with me. It's like, what have I even done?
I think it was that
No,
night when like
sometimes
Moon and
people
Jade had
come
a
in.
bad fight.
Sometimes people come in. I let them on the panel, and sometimes they might not realise they're on the panel. When I say hello, who's this? If they don't answer me, you know, I think they're a porn bomber, and so that might have been a reason why. But there's no reason why I would intentionally do that. So it must have been a misunderstanding.
Sorry, Chris.
Oh yeah, shit. Let me take that down. Yeah, it's just been a mad few days, man. Everyone seems to have an opinion, and I get that.
Well, Chris, you are now implicated in a paedophile ring. You're going to be getting arrested tomorrow. You know, like I said in the chat, pack a bag. You're going to be getting remanded. You know, Jupes has got the evidence, and you're implicated now. This is what you've done. Back in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're feeling
because she's accusing everyone of it, Chris. That's why.
Yeah, Brian was trying to do the same. He tried to say that Russ and the Hive was a pedo ring, and I had to jump on his panel and say, listen, that's not true. Yeah,
you did actually defend that time, to be fair, but it wasn't passionate enough.
Oh, Jade. It wasn't.
You got a hard
enough.
on then, didn't
you? Have you got a passion scale? So 10 being very passionate, 0 being no passion. Yeah, what number was that out of 10 on Jade's passion meter?
Sorry, say that again.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. Fuck, you know.
I was just making myself laugh. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to put the kettle on. Have you got something on in the background? Because I can hear the sound of my own voice, and it's not nice.
Let me just come out for a second and come back.
What are you doing? Having a beer?
No, I'm not drinking tonight. I'm teetotal.
Oh, you do know that fucking Babs McKay smokes heroin?
That is what is going round because it came out of her own mouth before a night out. She, shot the smack into her eyeballs.
In her
Amazing.
eyeballs? I didn't know.
She squawked the night away, raving, and what everyone did. That's what everyone did back in the day. We all,
She said she done it 30 years ago.
Chris, the way you threw her off then was fucking hilarious, by the way. You were taking the piss though, weren't she?
Yeah.
I don't ever bring Chris. Fuck off.
You're talking about, Babs, yeah, bye. Fuck off, bitch.
No, but I mean, she done it once 30 years ago, so, I don't, I'm not really going to slate someone.
No, that's true.
Yeah, it's just a joke.
She does sound different though over night time, because I think she takes her teeth out. Sometimes you can't understand her.
I think, you know what I think? I think you can sort of put people on the scale on these panels, like worst case brain scarring, like at the top, and like maybe one line brain, maybe like 1 line brain scarring worth of cocaine, and then you've got Moon. It's like past recreational use, Charlie use, and it's like major fucking brain scarring, and that's how you can sort of gauge them. I think I'm at about 30% at my worst, but Moon's like, yeah.
Or you get the
She's a
people
toxic
that say,
bitch, isn't she?
Yeah.
Or you get the people that say, it's all right to snort a bit of coke every now and then.
Yeah,
crack is out the question, right? Fucking crack is fucking coke, just with a bit of bicarb added to it.
Crack's better. You get a bit of buzz off of crack. It's like, oh, it's nauseous.
You've got to think though, like with people like Babs and Moon, they've got like 20 years fucking brain aging as well to go with that brain
I've
scan.
got to find my charger.
I might be like on their level when I'm 60. That's the only thing that I fucking worry about. I think this is a fair scale for me. Me at my worst, I reckon I've cracked it up to about a good 30%. If you've got Brian Earl, and Brian Earl's on about 100, that's when he goes through his break. You've got Moon who's at a good 90, 95%. I'm worried what I'm going to be like with about 20 years fucking brain age, and that's the only concern. I mean, yeah, it's fucking madness, isn't it? You've got to laugh at these cunts because you're taking it too seriously, those Chris. That's the be all and end all. Trying to look, you either pick a side and you stick to it, or you just become, like I said, a complete sociopathic cunt, and you just look after yourself and just pick one, mate. Otherwise, you're gonna send yourself fucking potter.
The only thing, yeah, that would possibly sway me more to one side than the other is just one side's got more people I've developed friendships with, but
Yeah.
that's on an individual level, right? But at the end of the day, right, as I said, yeah, I'm not gonna slate each side off. I'm not gonna let any of the sides slate each other on my platform.
Yeah, you just
As
keep
I
it
said,
mutual.
some things I can't control, but what
That's
I
what I'll
can
try and
control,
do.
The thing is that like every time Moon comes on your channel, Chris, like she has to go at you. Like it's never good enough. It's like you've not banned like half the side chat basically. It's like you've not like silenced like all like 10,000 critics she's got. You've not banned like everyone on YouTube basically.
Well, like no one's perfect, I guess, and the simple fact is, as I said, right, I've had a friendship level off YouTube with Moon, and obviously people
I
out
can't
there
hear you
interact
properly,
differently
Chris.
and have different experiences. So when I'm not talking directly into the mic, it's a shit mic. But cut a long story short,
Yeah,
right?
suck it, why?
Whether
Is
it
it a big
was, whether
one?
it was, whether
You
it was
worse than shines. We
Team
need
Luke.
shines there. The chat wants shines.
But be honest, guys, yeah. Whether I was Team Luke or Team Moon, right? Whichever one, if
This
I
is
did
getting a bit
actually pick a
cheerleading
side,
now.
which ain't gonna happen, right? I'll be
This is
slated,
gay.
yeah, and called a fucking traitor, right? Whichever
What if,
way
Chris, we
I
went to
went.
each side and we got a permission slip from each, and then from this day forth, you just be, you can just like appear on the same like hate streams at the same time, and you get a free pass. Sound good?
Never bat for the other
It's
side,
not a
Chris.
free pass. It's like if I'm on a channel and they're,
Yeah, I don't think I can
I
really
used to be
agree
on
with
channels
that.
where things used to get said, and even though I wasn't joining in, I was still sitting there. So I class it as,
Okay, I'm just going
joint
as and back.
enterprise. So now, right, if I'm somewhere and someone I like is being attacked, right, I'll just remove myself. If there's a conversation that's being had that doesn't revolve anyone I like being slagged off, then I'll participate. But if it gets to the point where,
Chris, do you know what?
it's no fun.
Honestly, no, hear me out. Just stop because you're going on and on and on. If it gets to the point where you're having to second guess yourself.
Well, you're saying I'm going on, but I'm answering
No, it's not.
questions that you lot are asking me.
This is what I used to do, Chris.
The thing, like, Chris, it's just like it's late as it is. We need to be quick.
Don't ask me questions, and when I answer it, say I'm going on. Like,
it's gone too far. Just stop giving a fuck, mate. You and Luke are about a year and a half behind in your YouTube journey than what I was. And it'll come to a point where you just stop giving a fuck and just let them up. Just stop fucking doing this. You're doing what she does, Mad Val. She talks us into this. Fucking just stop caring, man. This is fucking madness in itself.
Say bowl selector, go.
I try and care. I try and care as least as possible, right? But every time you jump on and shots are being fired at you because Anyway, cut a long story short, yeah.
You
I, I,
can't.
I created a channel, right, to have a laugh, not to fucking, and yeah, recently, if I'm being honest, yeah,
You don't sound too happy.
as much as a bit of drama, everyone loves a bit of drama. When it's two people you like that are involved, it ain't fun.
Do you like them though? Like, can you honestly say if you met them offline you'd like them, or you just liking them for the sake of it's someone to talk to? I want you to be really honest about that, Chris. Can you honestly
Well,
say you like
I will be
anyone
honest
on
with
here?
you, right? I will be honest with you, right? Yeah, fucking. If I didn't like any one of the two parties, yeah, it would have been a lot easier for me to just fucking side with one side because it would have been a lot less headache, right?
Could you sit with
So,
Moon in a cafe and have a fucking scone and some jam and a cup of tea and share it with
Oh,
me?
that would just be the best Sunday ever. Like,
No.
just take the mental abuse and just like, treasure it. That's like, that's
Yeah.
exquisite schizophrenia.
And take you home, and then she could
Babs
do a
McKay, jump
fucking
on, we're bored. Come on,
Lara
get
Croft,
up there.
a
I want
Lara
to I want to
Croft
hear you squawk.
cosplay for you, Chris, and she could put all the fucking Lara Croft gear on for you and fucking show you her old fucking snaps of what her body used to
Babs,
look like
jump
10
on.
years
Let's have a
ago.
chat, babe.
Muckers, yeah. Like, don't take the piss, mate. Come on, man.
I did say she'd been kicking her out for a lot longer, but yeah, I'm glad. That sort of like sums it up. I want to know, is Aaron Black your actual nephew-in-law, Moon? Because I did wonder where he fucking popped up from on Playroom side of it. And by the way, when you say you've never had a PlayStation, well, I hate to tell you, but, me being a fellow Resident Evil game nerd and Tomb Raider.
You know what? I'm not having it turn into this, man. I'm done for the night. Yeah, Muckers is just taking a blatant piss, and I'm sitting here saying that I'm not gonna let anyone that I like get slated, and yeah, fucking simple as. But yeah, dupes, mate. I don't dislike you or anything, but yeah, I do. I just think that was kind of a bit two-faced. Having a problem with me on Luke's earlier, and yeah, I've come to say what I'm gonna say, and with respect, yeah, Muckers, you just came on to stir the shit. If I'm being honest, you know, um, just like if that was targeted to Luke or Debla or Seven, I would have acted in the same way. You know, what I will say is though, I've noticed that more people's opinions are, more people support one side of the bandwagon than the other. Well, in my side chat they do, and on my panel, there seems to be a lot more support for Luke and all that. And as I said, when people are kind of telling me what's going on, or it's kind of in one ear and out the other. When it's two people you get on with, you kind of don't want to. Yeah, I don't even want to put an opinion out there because, it will be construed that. So, yeah, it's just fucking nuts, man. As I said, I've got my reasons why I am just gonna remain neutral in this aspect, and if people don't get that, then that's okay. I'm not here to debate what I'm going to do moving forward. I'm here to, I already know what I'm going to do moving forward. I'm here just to say, hey Deborah, how you doing? Danny Jones, Violet Sky, big up. Yeah, this ain't a debate on what I should do or what I'm going to do. That's already been established, you know. But I do get people's points about how they might think I'm kind of loyalty issues or maybe sitting on the fence. But trust me, justice ain't a stream where people are gonna, you know, like, there's a whole world, yeah, out there, and there's bigger things going on, you know. People only want to talk about the Luca Moon situation because they know it's something I'm not down with. You know, if I said, yeah, let's talk about this, come on, everyone, let's talk about this subject, I guarantee you people would come on and the conversation would be something different. Big up, Violet, how you doing? But yeah, I'm just hoping, you know, it will blow over soon. I've seen a lot more bigger dramas that have kind of been resolved or faded, you know. But trust me, sitting on the fence, it's not sitting on the fence, you know. It is actually hard work. But anyway, I'm not gonna fucking go on all night, yeah, because, but yeah, I've said what I've got to say, and yeah, big up everyone. I hope you have a good day later on. I'm gonna get a bit of sleep. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm semi-tired tonight, so yeah. Gonna watch a bit of wrestling, let my mind kind of relax a little bit, you know, after these YouTube streams for 10 minutes, like, you know, just, yeah, you need 10 minutes to, like, you know, recover your bearings. That's a figure of speech, not literally, by the way. But yeah, guys, big up, and I'll see you around the YouTube universe. Big up Moon, big up Luke, big up Debla, and everyone on Team Luke. Big up people in the side chat, people watching. You know, that's just a method to my madness. Some of you might get it, some of you may not. But yeah, that's just my stance on the situation, you know. Freedom. Babs has got some stuff that'll wake you up, Chris. Nah, freedom, I'm pretty sure that will send me to sleep. You see? That made me fucking laugh. I didn't think I'd have a laugh on this stream. But Freedom for Britain, that was kind of a good one. But yeah, you're getting your drugs mixed up. Heroin is a depressant. It won't wake you up, it will put you to sleep. Literally. Muckers, yeah. Oh man, you crack me up, man. Fucking got that big wooden spoon and some super big fucking pot on the stove. Just stir it. Like, stir that pot, Muckers. But yeah, big up anyway. Hopefully, fucking this will all have blown over soon. But guys, take care. Folks, see you about.